Cancer, it's Star. We're going to be doing your February reading here. I'm starting with love. Let's see. For those of you who are not interested in love, or you feel like it doesn't really resonate with you at this time, stick around for the general reading I'll do right after this one. I feel like you guys, so we're starting with the love reading, like I said. You guys, there was an involvement in a relationship here where somebody kind of disappointed you. You sort of put them on this pedestal, but they didn't live up to that expectation. I feel that there's a lot that you learned through that whole ordeal. Yeah, it seems like you got through a dark period, a hard time when it comes to relationships, maybe for the last couple of years or so, or maybe just for the last couple of months. But it certainly has like changed your perspective in a way, I'm seeing. Yeah, you're much more confident in the steps that you make. I feel as though perhaps in the past there was like this need for, I don't know if it was validation from your partners or I am getting very strongly that it's actually validation for a lot of you. Like needing to be told that you're a good husband, wife. I feel like there was some kind of maturing that needed to happen through this experience. So it wasn't like it happened in vain, but I feel like this is something that you've been carrying with you. So let's see what's going on. Cancer. Cancer, February 2021. Oops. Okay, well that was too many. These cards tend to stick a little bit, and they feel a lot stickier today than most days. Okay, so the Eight of Cups, yeah. Yeah, you guys, the Ace of Wands is the challenge for you. So I feel like like I said, you went through some sort of turmoil, emotional turmoil. And it's now, I feel like this is in the present that you are actually ready to really move on, to not carry along with you this pain, all of this emotion that you've been experiencing in the past. And so it does seem like there's a sense here like you're meant to start this path that's like really exciting, but there's a certain level of like, I don't know if it's guilt or it's just like this feeling that maybe it's been a long time since you've felt completely free, whether it's because you were stuck in a relationship or whether it's because you were being it's like you've been carrying along these emotions that may have been with you for years, for even decades. There's a lot of emotion that you were carrying with you through from relationship to relationship, and so it's almost like you were a prisoner of that. Okay, so now you have this opportunity. I feel like that's something that you've healed, you've gone through, you see the light now. But the challenge is for you to get out there again, to let yourself be seen, to feel excitement again. I feel like you've been very much almost like drowning in emotion at a certain point here in the past. And so this sort of excitement doesn't even feel, even maybe natural anymore, or it's just been so long since you felt that it's not as comfortable as it once was. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like, it may have been, relationships may have been like a struggle for you in the past that caused they cause more drama than really needed to be there, because I'm getting, Five of Wands to me is not like a very deep connection. This is more like this. These could even be frenemies. These could even be. So I know it's a love reading, but maybe you were getting this even from people that you were dating or somebody in particular. They're there for the excitement. They're there, but these are like temporary situations. This kind of energy is very temporary. There are things. It could be challenges. It could be competition. This could even be like flirting. But it's temporary. It comes and goes. It's a vibe that comes and goes. And so I feel like you, to a certain extent, felt comfortable in that energy for some time because you were dealing with too much emotionally to really get in depth with anybody. But you are at like a certain point in your life where you found a level of peace that maybe you didn't have before. And so because of that, I feel like it is time, and it's time to, put yourself out there again and feel the excitement that you once felt. And just know that you have grown from the past. You're able to move ahead. Yeah, so the Eight of Pentacles in the past. So you've been very hard at work. Maybe you guys decided to concentrate more on like practical matters, your career, getting your finances in order, or just working on your home. Could even be like redecorating, some sort of like energy expansion here. So some of you could have even like started some workout routine. Whatever the case is, there's work happening there, and I feel like it's on yourself. We do have the Queen of Swords here. So yeah, so there's this sense that exactly what you're doing, where you're going. Things are very clear to you. And again, I feel that it's because I see this process happening. Like you have gained an immense amount of clarity in all of these emotions that you were carrying with you in the past, which I feel you have left those behind now. This is just a matter of you. It's like you're trying on new skin or something like that. You know what I mean? Like you got a new pair of shoes and they're super comfortable. You feel great in them. You look great in them. But it's just a matter of wearing them that first time out to really put them to the test. That's kind of what I feel is happening here, like with regards to how you even see yourself out there in the dating world and society. Okay, so we have two cards that wanted to come out. We have Temperance and the King of Wands. So very strong Sagittarius energy, but it doesn't have to be. It could be another air sign, Aries or Leo, but obviously very strong Sagittarius energy here. Again, I'm feeling this sense of a healing that made, this could be even you, okay, personifying this King of Wands. It's a healing that made you realize how strong you were, how much you could endure. So maybe that's all that's missing, is a certain level of confidence. Just for it to like click in your brain that yes, I am this person now. I am this King of Wands now. Because I've gone through all this work on myself. I've evolved. I've healed. I've left, this emotion, this painful emotion behind. I'm ready to conquer the world, but the people around you are going to, and this is, again, this could be romantic interest that you encounter, in the coming days, weeks, months. But the way that they see you now is going to be totally different. You have a totally different energy about you. Okay, how you see yourself is the Seven of Wands. So you are kind of wanting to stay in your little bubble, kind of rejecting other people's energy. And we do see that with the Five of Wands being in reverse. So you took yourself out of that equation, out of that, whatever that was, like too much drama or just too much of something that you didn't feel it was worth your time because you were busy with other internal matters. Let's see the energy around you. Ooh, okay, so we have the Six of Cups in reverse. It can be somebody coming back. I know everybody hates saying it. I said it in the last video that I just did. It just is what it is. It's happening. What can I tell you? There can be. It doesn't necessarily have to be that. Again, I'm picking up, you see this Nine of Pentacles, so I do feel like there may be somebody who you encounter, and again, it doesn't have to be a romantic interest. It can very well be, but this could be like a friend, somebody you had a relationship with that you may have even loved each other, but it may just be a friend, whatever sex or whatever. But I feel like, yeah, I do kind of feel like somebody may come back. I feel like, again, I'm seeing this image of whoever is coming back. It's like they're seeing a different you. They're seeing somebody who's very much more self-sufficient, confident, self-assured, that kind of thing. So definitely people are noticing. And this is actually your guidance. We got that card again. The Nine of Pentacles wanted to come out again. So yeah, I mean, your guidance is to just be who you were meant to be. So you've had this growth. Like, don't be ashamed to show who you are today. Everybody kind of grows in life, and sometimes that's uncomfortable for other people because they only know us or want to know us as previous versions of ourselves, and sometimes this is like too much for some to handle. And if that's the case, well then that's where your paths are meant to separate. But only you're going to know that if that's the case. So let's see. Okay, so overall outcome, we got two cards again, the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse. And we have here your energy, the Queen of Cups. Okay. So there is, I have to show you guys, there is this situation of, see how there's the Queen of Cups, and then here we have the King of Cups. So in between you and another person who you vibe with on a very deep level, I do feel with this Four of Swords in reverse, it kind of tells me that this is an energy of somebody who has been separated from you. You guys may not be talking, but with the Four of Swords being in reverse, I feel like this person is coming back. They were like in a dormant state, whatever. They were kind of dormant. They've been away. I feel like not even just from you. This is just in general. They've been through some hard times. Some of them may have been dealing with some issues with some it's like psychological issues I'm getting. Others it can be like substance abuse or just simply partying really hard, like living a darker sort of lifestyle. Not that partying is dark, but I feel like this energy feels a little bit dark, like almost like they're emotionally throwing a pity party, but going about it in a negative way, or in a way that could do harm to them physically and emotionally. And I feel like that's what they've been in. So that's between you and another person, the reasons why. But I do feel like this person is going to come back, and there is some sort of like wanting to tempt you or to pull you back into this energy that's very powerful. It's very magnetic. But it's not the greatest, I have to say. I mean, it's not healthy. It's super powerful. But it's definitely not the healthiest. It's very addictive. It's an addictive, obsessive sort of energy between you and this person. And it does bring a lot of confusion to your life. So, yeah, so you have gone through this immense amount of growth, but how do you really know if that growth has happened until it's put to the test? And I do feel like you have a situation here that may be putting that to the test. Whatever you have learned or you think you've learned, we're about to find out. Sorry. This Temperance card, what? I'm getting this is somebody is like very forceful. They may be very forceful with you with regards to like having a reconciliation. So whatever they didn't do in the past, like if in the past there was a person who was very, there was a lot of sexual chemistry, but at the same time they were kind of they wanted you to make the first move, or there was just a level of almost arrogance in a way, I want to say. Okay, so for in some cases it may be arrogance or something like that, but there was a resistance to reaching out to you. I feel like there was a matter of pride here, who was going to reach out first, or something of that nature. That's why I'm picking that up there. Okay, so let's clarify these cards. We have the Eight of Cups here, so that's the emotion that you are leaving behind. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, okay. So in connections in the past, I do feel as though you overlooked a lot of situations where you knew that things were not exactly fair, balanced. There was a lack of harmony. And I feel the thing that caused that was that you were very quick, or maybe not quick, but you got to the point in some relationships, or a particular one that may be resonating with you. You got to the point where you just kind of give control, you hand control over to another person. I don't think it was like a conscious decision, but it's something, it's like the emotion overtakes you at some point, and then the lines are blurred. So boundaries that you may have had, or you thought that you had as like a criteria for you having a relationship with another person, I do feel like some of these rules, unwritten rules, or like boundaries that you previously had kind of went out the window. Or you recognize that there was a pattern of that happening one way or another in different relationships. And so I feel like there was some sort of healing that helped you pinpoint where there was an issue so that you could fix it, stop doing it. So that's what I'm seeing there. Let's see this Ace of Wands. Yeah, okay, so the Four of Swords. So, you know, it may have been a while since you've been around other people, or like have had a romantic partner. And you're kind of used to this. You're kind of used to just laying around and lounging and focusing on yourself and all that kind of thing, that like working up like the courage, or the it's not really courage though, it's just like just working yourself up, like a pep talk to get yourself out of bed and out there into the world. And I'm sure, you know, with the situation of how things are, it just adds to the difficulty. Yeah, so we have the Three of Cups in reverse. You're just not about the nightlife. I'm just not getting that. I feel like you would like nothing more than to just curl up in your bed and just be comfortable and warm, and that's what I'm feeling here. But you know it's time. You know it's time to, you know, like that's enough now, right? Kind of thing. Like I need to just get out there and face others and see others and have a life. Even if it's virtual, you know, but making those connections. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, which tells me that, okay, so that's exactly what I'm trying to get across, because you are well aware of this, and there's a part of you, like I said, that just kind of wants to stay in your comfort zone, but there's also this restlessness, this like frustration that, oh, I have to start, I have to live again, I have to feel alive. So Five of Wands in reverse. Ooh, okay, so we have the Lovers. So you definitely don't want, I think, you know, exactly the types of relationships that you were, I guess, used to dealing with in the past, or, you know, somehow you attracted these sort of relationships that were high drama, or just a push-pull type of energy, like it always kept you on your toes. And yeah, for some time that was super fun, very entertaining. But at a certain point you're like, no, this is not going to work for me anymore. I just want, you know, the real deal. And that's what you have decided. You have gone through whatever you had to go through. You healed, you grew, and now you decided that I want to get out there again, but I don't want to get out there in the same form as I was before. I don't want to get out there and attract this type of energy people that, they're only about maybe the good time, the nightlife, the drama, all that kind of stuff that you feel perhaps you have outgrown and you're ready for something new. And so you don't know how hard or easy that's going to be because you haven't really focused in that direction perhaps for some time. Okay, so let's see the Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, look at you. Yeah, the Chariot. So like I said, you were very focused, especially on career matters. I feel like you were very much like on overdrive there, working a lot, very focused on making money, on organizing yourself, on making yourself look better. Even like I said, you could have started this workout regimen, but you were all about your best self, just living your best life, and there was no other outcome but victory. Yeah, and you were already, the healing had already happened. So you had already healed. You weren't crying every day for whatever these emotional, situations were. And you were just super busy. That's what you've been doing. So now you're here as the Queen of Swords with a lot of clarity, mental clarity, logical, like everything looks very logical to you and well organized and whatnot, but still that Queen of Wands is in reverse. So there's something, again, there's this, you're sure now of your own judgment, where you're going, what you're doing, everything seems clear. So it's like, check, 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 we're all ready to go. But there's a little piece of you that doesn't know how you're going to fit into that world again, because you're a different person. So this is like an unveiling of this new Cancer, and that causes you a little bit of a, little bit of uncertainty. I don't know. So yeah, the Hangman, you think you're just going to hang out for a little bit longer, hide out for a little bit longer. I get strongly there's something about looks here. Like you're really working on yourself. Maybe you're trying to like hit a weight goal before you put yourself out there. Trust me, I'm right there with you. Whatever this is, it's like an insecurity that you feel you just need more time. You know you can do it, but you just need more time to like really get yourself straight. All right, so in the near future we have the Temperance and the King of Wands. Again, strong Sag energy. Ooh. Three of Swords. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. And the Eight of Pentacles again. Let me do one more. Oh, okay. All right, so now strong Leo energy as well here with the Strength card. Okay, so I feel like there was really a falling out between you and another person. Maybe there wasn't like there could have been betrayal, but I feel this is more like things left off in a place where you couldn't even express yourself. You didn't have you didn't feel you had the voice to really say what you were feeling or what you wanted to say to this person. Or this could be vice versa. Could have been them towards you. But there was this sense of like somebody not having the courage to say what they really wanted to say, or where their mind was, or whatever the case is here. But I feel here that this was unfinished business and it's coming for a final conclusion, which is why we have that Wheel of Fortune there. Somebody is coming to like do the work that they were supposed to do before. So there was unfinished business connection between you and another person, and they're coming during divine timing. Like everything had to work out in the time frame that it did, for whatever reasons, because there was just a lot involved. It was you, it was them, And so now is this time of destiny, of karma, where they are coming back and they have to face and do complete the work that needed to be done between the two of you, which kind of sounds to me like you had some sort of karmic contract. So you may have had a karmic contract with somebody that you really cared about in the past, and there's some unfinished business, and so that's why this person is returning. I wish I could say something else, but truly that's what it says. So let's see here. Seven of Wands is how you see yourself. I really feel like, if you're thinking about this person, or this is like resonating with you, the thought of this person makes you feel like, oh, stay away. Like, I don't feel like this is somebody you really, I feel like that there's unfinished business with them, but I don't get this, it's like you just want to move on. You don't want to open up that can of worms. You just, like, don't mess up my vibe. Okay, we have the Page of Swords. You may have been watching this person, and whatever you were seeing you weren't liking, so that made you be like put off, or something turned you off about something that you saw online. Yeah, look, the Four of Cups. You were like, or there's just along the way, through your experience with this person, whatever it was that you experienced from them, it was like made you put your stink face on. That's exactly what I'm seeing, is a stink face. So yeah. So anyway, the energy around you, like I said, the Six of Cups in reverse. We're in Mercury retrograde. People come back. What can I do? So yeah, it doesn't look like you're going to be all that excited, but in a way, it is going to help you. I do feel like you're going to have that clarity, or that talk, or whatever it is that you need to do with this person to close out this cycle. Justice. Okay, this is karma. It's just destiny. This was destined to happen. Something had to be brought back to balance again, and someone's got to come back in order for that to happen. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Nine of Swords. So somebody can't stop thinking about this. They know that they messed up with you. They know that they were a disappointment. Like, nothing ever came of their so-called cup of love. It was just a dud, right? So they want to come back and like make something right. It doesn't necessarily, I'm not feeling that they're necessarily wanting to continue a relationship with you, but I do feel like they're feeling guilty. Excuse me. They're feeling guilty or something, and they need to get something off their chest, and just, they feel like they want to know that you don't hate them, that there's no, bad blood between you, because whatever you experienced, it was pleasurable. It's something that causes nostalgia in them when they think about it. Okay, so like I said, even though some of you may want to get back together, for all I know, or that's what they want, but I'm not necessarily picking that up, especially not for everyone. I do feel like somebody wants to come back just to have like that final conversation and like explain where, in what mental state they were, or what was happening in their lives that made them treat you in a certain way, or just behave in a certain manner. So yeah, I think that's really the base of it. Now it may go further for some of you. Absolutely, it can. But that's what I see the purpose of this being. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands, the Six of Swords here. This is all guidance for you. And I do kind of see, this telling you to stand strong in your independence, in your self-sufficiency. If you don't feel like you need this person, and you've already, gotten over whatever happened, and you don't hold any grudges, then, by all means. And I do feel like, you went through a period of immense sadness after this person, and you kind of fell apart or whatever. But like I said, you have overcome that, and you're just in a different place in life, and that's what this is asking you to recognize, and so have this new beginning as that new person that you are. All right, so overall outcome, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse with the Hierophant in reverse. Let's see. Yeah, I'm seeing here, and this could very well be you. So I'm seeing here, I feel like in the past, there, like I said, again, I'm picking up on that energy of like needing some sort of validation from other people, or just needing to be complimented, needing attention, just being needier. So if that resonates with you on a personal level, then perhaps that's what this is. Like you overcame that necessity. You don't no longer have that. That is not holding you back from anything. You don't really care what other people say anymore. I feel here with the Hierophant, especially clarifying that. The Hierophant, in the upright, it's really about how like we were raised, the ideals, the ideologies that we were raised with. It's about religion. It's about how you think of life in general, as far as like your own set of rules, or whatever set of rules you live by. That can all be encompassed in this Hierophant. So it being in the reverse with the Eight of Swords, which is like mental energy, whatever holds you back on a mental capacity. And then Six of Wands in reverse to me is also like a lack of confidence. And so why is there a lack of confidence? Because it was too much dependent on the exterior, what everybody else thought, everybody else's rules, and you measuring up to that. And I feel like you've gotten to a point in life where you're not living by anybody else's rules anymore. These are your rules. This is your life. You're not asking anyone for permission or validation or please or thank you. Like you're just you. You're just doing you now. And so that's what really gets cemented through this meeting for some reason. So it's like you're finally putting an end to a chapter, but in a very like in a very grand way. It's almost like I said, like an unveiling of the new you, but you do it in a very almost like dramatic way, or it can be, but I feel like it's almost as though I'm seeing here, like there's this energy here that you absolutely have the ability to like gloat and really, maybe you got at this point here, I feel like you've gotten like your revenge body back, and you're just feeling good, but you've grown so much spiritually that you actually have the maturity to tone it down. You know what I mean? But I see you absolutely shining here into others. It's like it's so, there is no way to dim it, even if you tried, which you do, but there's just no way to dim that light that you have. And it's because you've freed yourself from whatever this was, like this oppressive state that you were in. And so you're super proud of yourself here. Yeah, see the Nine of Cups in reverse. So again, it's like you are ready to let go. I feel like you had this life that on the surface everything looked happy, but in reality you were constantly, maybe you were like a people pleaser, or you were just constantly measuring your own happiness by everybody else's around you. So if you managed to make everybody around you happy, then that was a measure of your own happiness, and that was just getting you nowhere. But that's what I'm seeing here that is changing with you. Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so I feel like in doing so, you gain, because we see here the amount of confidence that has been gained. And so it leads you to not be as closed off, maybe. So, you were one of these people, because I feel as though all of these wands represent people, like you being surrounded by people constantly, but at the same time, never having that intimacy, so that you can feel like you can really show who you really are. Everything was dependent upon who you were. It was dependent upon whoever was around you, because you wanted to mold yourself to make them super happy. And that's where you kind of may have lost yourself a little bit there and were in some sort of prison. That's what I see you getting out of that. So this is very much like this outcome here is very much about your own personal journey. This is not really about your connection to anybody else, because I actually see that it may have been a karmic connection, but whatever needed to be done was done. if you continue this cycle with this person, it's really because you just want them to stick around. But this is done, okay? There's no need karmically to continue on with this person unless you want to. So that's totally up to you. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing here for you, Cancer. All right, so let's move on to the general reading. Hopefully it'll be something different than what we see here, so you can get a little bit more information. All right. Let's do a little tea leaf for you guys. Cancer, February 2021, general energies around Cancer. The Cancer Collective, 2021. Yeah, that was too big of a block. There we go. Okay, we have Seahorse. You're going to be dealing with some family matters. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. See, that's exactly what we were talking about just now, isn't it? Okay, we have a fair woman, dealings or a relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. If that is of relevance to you. Somebody who has those characteristics, I mean, it's pretty broad. Blonde hair, gray hair, or white hair. So somebody older can be, or someone of a fair complexion. But this person may have been instrumental in helping with your family matters, helping you see like the bigger picture in order to heal certain matters, certain issues that you were dealing with. And then we have Diamond. You'll be receiving a precious gift. And yeah, that's exactly what I think your precious gift is really this spiritual development that you've gone through and the enlightenment that has come as a result of that. And then we have the Sunrise. So new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. Yeah, absolutely. This again, I'm absolutely feeling this almost like a spiritual awakening that came as a result of like painful family matters. So some kind of event in your family, it triggered this enlightenment, and it was a gift. Beautiful. Okay, we have Gavel. Involvement with the law. So these family matters could have been a divorce or any legal issue, could have even been a death. Lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. Interesting. Okay. Very, very difficult, heavy energy here with regards to that issue, whatever that was. If it was a death, it could have been an unexpected death, something that came as a shock. If it was a divorce, I feel like the same thing. You may have caught somebody cheating, or you caught somebody doing it. It was something like out of the blue and unexpected that triggered that. We have here someone is leaving your life. Yeah, so it caused for someone to leave your life one way or another. And this was a very difficult experience for you to go through, but it came with its blessings. Okay, you're also dealing with a younger woman, dealings or relationships with a younger woman. You may feel that this younger woman is also like a precious gift to you. We have fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Yeah. Because it's right under the Sunrise, I actually feel like it's very passionate, like passionate love, like very passionate about someone. So it could be a younger woman who brings a lot of light and happiness into your life. This could be a child. Any younger woman. Okay, triumph over troubles or obstacles. Okay, good. So yeah, I mean, eventually, I kind of feel like this is past though, because of the way that family matter. Well, anyway, for some of you it's past. For some of you, like this is happening now. But whatever it is, you're gonna get through it, or you have gotten through that very difficult moment that came out of the blue. So yeah. So it's like you went through all that hardship, and now is when you're starting to see the energy shifting for you. Tulip, great passion. So again, a lot of passion. So, so your emotions have been like, oof, very back and forth. Very like one moment you're happy, the next moment something can happen and you're like crying, your eyes out. We have financial pinch right here in the middle. I feel that you guys really, you do good under pressure. So, you know, we all have to go through these moments that are difficult, whether it be like in our careers, and some of us maybe have lost a job, whatever the circumstance is. But there's certain signs that do better in those situations than others, and I feel like you guys are one of those. I feel like when you are put under pressure or you're under the gun, you will move mountains, and yeah. Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. Teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Okay. Bowl, plenty of material things. Ooh. So if you guys were having any kind of like financial issues, financial hardship, I feel like that's definitely changing for the better, especially with this bull card being there. This is like bullish energy, you know, in the stock market. So I do feel like if a lot of you are playing the stock market right now, or you're doing something with that can really turn out in your favor. I'm getting really positive vibes here. So it says, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. So yeah. Right next to great passion. So this is like a very Mars energy here that I'm feeling, even though it's bull. But it's very, I feel like it's very Mars energy. So this is like strong drive. You're working super hard. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Yeah. So there may be like a financial pinch that you go through, but it's truly just a pinch. Don't even worry about it, because I feel like what this serves to do is to kind of give you a little poke, you know, in the right direction, to wake you up a little bit, say, hey, something here you need to pay attention to because it can make you some money. And then we have here a chain of events that will affect your life. Okay, so this is right underneath this cobweb, which says that you are protected from negative forces beyond your control. So there does seem like there's going to be some volatility, either, you know, if we're talking about stock market, either in the market, there's going to be some volatility there in the coming days that may affect you. But I do feel like you're protected here, as long as you, because there's somebody that's like advising you. Okay, so you really need to listen to that advice. There's someone around you. It could be a younger person, or but there's like someone who can help you, get you onto the right path. So again, we have here another woman dealings or relationship with a woman. So yeah. I feel like there's somebody around you. This could be a therapist, a consultant of some sort. It could just be a friend, somebody that you confide in. I feel like this person is it's like you're talking through solutions to certain problems, and they absolutely work. Okay, that was kind of random and weird. We have vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Ram, a stubborn or aggressive person. So this could be even like an Aries. If there's an Aries in your life, you feel like they have, they try to control you or like bully you into doing things. And it's saying here, because this is underneath this bull energy, and it's saying do not back down from opposition. So whoever this person is, it doesn't need to be an Aries, but it's somebody who's very much like a bully. There's a bully energy here, and it's saying for you to face up to them. Do not back down from this person. We have frying pan, trouble or accusation. So there may be a bit of not a scuffle, but a butting of heads here, because somebody is like questioning your knowledge, your street smarts, whatever it is. They're questioning it, and they want to like get in your face and make you see things in a different way. But you are not to back down, because I feel like you guys know exactly what you're doing. Let's see what else. Last two. Chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. So we have chair empty and chair filled. So someone's leaving and someone's coming. Last one. Ooh, spiritual love. So you can have like a soulmate energy coming into your life soon. Yeah, and this chain of events may be like something positive for you. Even this frying pan, I'm getting like this passionate connection between you and another person. And this is like a chance meeting. So somebody is coming into your life to make things a little bit more exciting. That's what I'm seeing. All right, Cancer, I hope that you enjoyed your reading. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.